Welcome back. Another exciting episode of Talk to Me 501. Collectively, myself, Mike Mack, Mr. Tim Teedy, we the 501 boys. Like, remember that? Yeah.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Alright. So today's date is a special day, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
don't really get mentioned a lot,
Right.
but it's a special day. It's
Right.
September 13th. It's the
Right.
day Tupac passed.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's kind of near and dear to people, to a couple people. You know, if you listen to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It should be a day that you know what I mean? You remember. You know what I'm saying? So check it. Like always, we're gonna talk to you about what's going on in the hip hop world. You know what I mean?
Hello, world.
You know, let you know what we feel about it. So, talking about Tupac, you know, they just had some stuff. Mr. Andre Rison was in the news talking about him and Tupac was cool, and you know, what I mean, they was beefing. Well, you know, Tupac did a diss on him.
Right. We did this song.
Yeah, did a diss about him. We'll put him in a song, I guess. I don't know if it was a whole song. I just mentioned him in the song.
I think it was just a couple bars.
Yeah, so
I wasn't a whole damn song.
yeah, but you know, he mentioned him in the song. It was about Left Eye. You know,
Right.
Tupac being friends with Left Eye. His loyalty kind of ran with Left Eye because they both were supposed to be friends. He was friends with both of them.
There was a lot of light.
Yeah, so I guess with him taking the side of Left Eye, you know what I mean? You know, Andre Rison said a couple things like, man, he used to let him use his cars in the videos, and he kind of felt the way. Rightfully so, he should have. If you know what I'm saying, if you felt like that was your friend, he shouldn't be by. You know what I mean?
I don't think. When I
He should
saw
be
the
unbiased,
video,
all right?
I don't think, in my opinion, that Andre Rison really was hanging on it like that.
Well, he was talking about it.
He was just talking about it.
I said if he was hurt, rightfully
Because
so.
Vlad, you know how Vlad is. Vlad like to push you into controversy sometimes.
Yeah, well, I said if he was hurt, rightfully so. If you thought that person
Right.
So if he wasn't really messed up about it, then it ain't really nothing to dwell on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you feel about the situation?
I feel that I just thought it was crazy that Tupac, and I really hate to speak against Tupac on this day, like against something he did at all. Period. You know, I'm a fan of him to the fullest extent, but I just thought that why would you diss this guy? But that's just how loyal Tupac was to his friends. But he dissed him because he was loyal to Left Eye, you know, and then we had somebody on the outside looking in like, oh man, they must have been doing something. Everybody know that him and her never did nothing. And so his just how he was just being loyal to his friend. But I'm like, what about your other friend that let you use those cars in them videos? You know, you should have anything been a mediator in the situation. Tupac should have been. Yeah. But it goes back to, like I said, Tupac, when he caught the rape charge, he was a black girl accused him of rape. He was a star. Here you got Haitian Jack in here, who's, you know, everybody know Haitians pretty much is like black people. They're pretty much black. So you got Haitian Jack in here, and Haitian Jack and all these guys, nobody's getting the time that Tupac getting, because he's the star. And then he turns around when he catches the charge, make bond, and then going to do a record, you know, going to do really the part of him going to Quiet Studio, he needed the money because he going to court. You know, he got to record some music, he got to, I'm going to take this feature. And back in his mind, he probably didn't even want to do the song. Because they say he was talking. This is another thing that people don't know too that led up to the shooting. They say he was talking big shit to Jimmy Henchman. And so, you know, you talking to a real gangster. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't want my Tupac fans and people that are fans like me to take this crazy for what I'm saying. Because, you know, I was down with Pac to the point that I ride for Pac. So let's don't get that twisted. But I'm saying that Jimmy talking to a gangster like that, you know, and I think that's what Snoop wanted to say when he said that Pac didn't understand gangbanging. He wanted, that's what he really meant. It just sounds crazy from Snoop because people still are suspicious of Snoop. But to finish what I'm saying, the Quiet Studio shooting, once he got shot there, he felt like black people portrayed him. He got a rape case from a black girl. And then he's got these guys that's black that robbed him. And then Biggie was there. So he felt like he was trade 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? And he did Keep Your Head Up and Brenda Got a Baby and was militant and called out Eddie Murphy and all these people, Michael Jackson, about not giving money back and saying charity don't go to the ghetto, and did all these militant things, and black people robbed him and shot him. So when he got out of jail, he just went backwards. And then you got these people saying, oh yeah, the government killed him on September the 13th. The government killed him. Oh, he's in Cuba. Well, about your government, about y'all's government thing that y'all saying that he did, about y'all's opinion, your government opinion on it, that don't make sense anyway, because the government is never going to stop black on black crime. Come on, bro. They were with it. They influenced it. They were behind it. That's why crack is in the streets and guns are in the streets. They've been caught dumping crates of guns in Chicago in the alley. Come on, man. They're not going to stop they don't want black on black crime to stop. So why would they kill a guy that's engaged in black on black crime? Tupac went backwards when he got out of prison. Yeah. But rest in peace to the best that ever did it, to me. Well, you know what I mean? And that's just my take on the whole thing.
All right. We're going to let that ride on that. So, speaking of Pac, let's move on to Suge, right?
Suge, Big Suge.
Yeah, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, Jay Prince, Dame Dash. At one point, you know, from Dame Dash, they were supposed to start their own label, distribution. Right, first of its kind, you know, for his black own, first of its kind. And Mr. Dame Dash said that Jay-Z wasn't told about it.
Well, he said he read it.
That's what
they
say.
They went back to the end, to the powers to be and read it.
Yeah, I find it, you know what I'm saying, if he did do it, I find it crazy, because, you know, Jay-Z always preaching that we need to do stuff for us, you know what I mean? We need to do stuff for us.
Let's be more independent.
Yeah, so if he doing
let's own our own shit. Like the 444 shit and all that.
Well, if the thing how I look at it though, man, it's just a crazy thing. But if he is doing it, it's like, you know, with the yin yang saying, it's like if he don't got parts of it, he don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a street mentality too. Like him coming from selling drugs, like people that sell drugs, that's their mentality. Like, you know, no one coming from that background and environment, myself over 20 years ago, that I know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they want their territory. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't sell work on this block. And that's how he looked at he got a song that's called, Jay-Z got a song that's called Rap Game, Crack Game. Sometimes he sampled Nas on there again, on the next album. He sampled him again. You know what I'm saying? But he's not a fan of Nas, you know. He's not his favorite artist, but he sampled him again. Sometimes the rap game reminds me of the crack game. Yeah. And he treated the rap game like the crack game.
Yeah, so as you mentioned that though, games and rap and crack, talk about Stephon Marbury with that situation.
Right.
Mr. Stephon Marbury, you know, tried to, you know, one of them, you know, report was like, you sold crack to the people in your neighborhood.
He went at him before this recently too. Yeah. I think a few months back he went at him again before this on Hot 97. Yeah. He just been going at the dude left and right. But you know what I think too? I'm finna give y'all another thing why I believe Marbury is going at dude right now. They already had something going on between each other, because run up on me like Marbury at the light, you might lose your life. That's Jay-Z rhyme. I'm just telling y'all, this is a man rhymes, bro. This is in La La La, the song La La La. Run up on me at the light. Cause he said, don't confuse me with Marbury out this bitch. Run up on me at the light, you might lose your life. You know what I'm saying? So him and Marbury got a thing. He say that, Marbury say the chick, say that oh, Jay don't want me dancing with you on the dance floor. That's what Marbury said, you know, so. There's always something though with Jay with chicks. Jay with the situation with Mace. And see what, like I said on our last episode, Mike, man, is that people don't understand about how, like they wasn't, because some of these people are too young, they probably wasn't on it like us. But if you wasn't on this music shit like us, we didn't need the social media back then to know the shit that was going on in rap. Way back then, before social media was popping like that, we knew real rumors, we knew they was facts, because the way things went, you know what I mean? The way things were back then, we didn't need social media. Right. Y'all need social media, bro. You know, to find stuff out y'all do. We don't.
Right.
You know, don't get it twisted. We use certain things for news, for the platform and all that, and much respect to them because they got big numbers. But
Right.
we ain't doing this for numbers. You know what I'm saying? We want the numbers. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. So
Lift the numbers up, but we ain't doing it for numbers. We doing it for we passionate about it.
yeah. So we doing.
It's not a fad.
So this is our podcast, right?
Yeah.
So. Let's go on to Adam 22.
I like how you put that though. When
So,
you just said,
you know, Adam
I like
22
that.
said he gave Selena Power one.
Right.
And I guess him and academics is beefing about it.
Right.
My thing about that though is I can care less about it having a podcast. More power to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just, you know what I mean, just the means of what you talk about be kind of
Right.
a little childish, man.
Right.
If you just to think about it now. If you choose to sleep with whoever you sleep with in the privacy of your home
Right.
or the hotel or the car, you know what I mean? That's your business.
Right.
Don't try to go out there and say something about it for clout. Try to get some likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like you trying to ruin them or you just trying to put your name out there. Then you try to say, I'm not messed up. I ain't messed up about the money, but you are. You really do be messed up about that. You know what I'm saying? Before it's a podcast, I can care less about a podcast. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I seen clips. I really don't watch it. I mean,
But
like,
DJ Academic should be tripping about it because it's like,
well, the thing is, they going at each other. I think on
Right.
Twitter or something.
yeah,
And
it's a date, right?
There's the date. She got his name tatted on her.
So we know it's real.
Yeah, it's real. Yes. And he explaining to people that she's a terrible person.
Yeah.
He's just warning people, like, look, but which people think that about him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it like, you literally look at it, and you look at academics' character, you like, well, academics, people, birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
People hang around who they're like.
Say it for the people in the back.
Yeah.
You know
Birds of a feather flock together, and people run with who they like. Thieves run with thieves, even though it's no honor among thieves.
No.
You know, the robbers run with the robbers. Same thing. The hustlers run with the hustlers. You know what I mean? Killers run with killers, bro.
Yeah.
And killers respect killers. But birds of a feather flock together.
Because like I said, man, that podcast.
He created a monster.
You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called, but I think
I don't either.
I've seen a couple girls, they were talking about who they slept with in the industry, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
But they saying academics is saying they lie. That is lies. She's saying that his thing is that, you know, I do my thing is truth to my platform and the news I'm putting out here. It's truth to it. You know what I'm saying? It may be he like it's maybe my opinion spent off, but it's true to what I do. You know, but
so
you
you
know,
don't like the authenticity of it, huh?
right? I say
it's not real.
I know we're gonna go to JoJo Capone for a short second, but JoJo Capone also said
You
that.
go ahead and talk about JoJo. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, we're gonna go to what the news is. What we're gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
What JoJo Capone was saying about academics is his mom did media. You know, his mom did it, and he's saying what academics doing is not real media. You know what I mean? It's not real media dialogue. It's not the way you do media, the way that academics do it.
Okay. So we're talking about Capone. He's the mediator, right?
Mediator, yeah, of all like usually of all like the shooting, because it's such the Chicago drill music scene is such a big scene that you gotta look at. You gotta understand, Chicago is out of one of the biggest cities in the entire country. So like, it's right behind New York. You know what I mean? You got LA, you got Chicago and shit like this. So it's so big to the point to where rappers sell a lot of records just inside of Chicago without leaving there.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people there. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people to buy their records. And so he's just a mediator to keep people from going at each other. You know, he's doing what Larry Hoover wants to do if they would release him. You know, and Kanye West, of course, that was his thing when he got around Trump is that, hey, look, pardon Larry Hoover, it didn't work, but you know, maybe it's still to come. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna happen. Because they let some killers out. Right. They let some real true gangsters out of the penitentiary. But with that, I don't want to stick on that. But these guys that want to be out have to do programs, and that's what it's gonna lead to with Hoover. If he haven't done any programs, which how he gonna do programming? He on fucking lockdown.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't do no programming there.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, I mean, if that's the case, you know, of course, it's with Capone, Birdman nephew. If he, you know, if he doing positive stuff, more power to him.
More power. We ain't got to dwell on it, you know.
Yeah. So talking about the gang stuff that you was talking about in Chicago.
Right.
They said they got that boy John Wall.
Yeah.
Throwing gang signs up.
Yes, sir.
With New York Bloods.
Bloods.
In New York.
Yeah. Sue to the Beehive.
What's up with that guy?
Sue Woo to the Beehive.
You got too much money to be out here trying to gang. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say you have too much money to gang, man, but you in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a role model by default.
Yeah, you in the NBA.
By default, he's a role model.
Yeah, I can't say you making rap music and nothing like that. You in the NBA.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what you doing is great.
He got a lot of time on his hands, though.
Yeah, because he keep getting hurt. But for
no, not just because he get hurt.
But they didn't make the playoffs.
Because he ain't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
He got a lot of plenty time.
He wasn't even playing this year anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter. He could have been on the sideline. He got plenty of time.
So Obi wasn't in the bathroom. You know, when they say he slipped in the bathroom, we were practicing gang signs. That kind of stuff, man. Cut it out, John Wall, man.
Killing himself.
One of my favorite players, though.
In the mirror, killing himself.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite players, though, man. So I hope that ain't the case, man. But now let's talk about some sad shit. Now this right here hurt me to the core, man.
What happened? What happened, dude?
Hey,
man, hold on. Man, if you gonna cry, let me know, bro.
I ain't gonna cry, man.
We go call. We can get our we call and get our personal psychiatrist to come on the
No, I ain't gonna cry, bro.
on the show, bro.
I ain't gonna cry, but it
To
just
help you through it. We call Ayana.
I just hate it.
Fix your life.
I just hate it though, man.
Yeah.
After you know what I'm saying, after so many, what is it, 14 minutes, been on there since 2007, man. Keeping up with the Kardashians, man. I said today, I'm so choked up. Keeping up with the Kardashians, man. It's being canceled.
So who you gonna miss the most?
Man,
because it's a lot of K's
It's
in
a
there.
lot of them in there.
So are you gonna miss Caitlyn, Kylie, Kim?
Caitlyn. That's a C. So you just got a C in there.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a K. Kim, Courtney, Kylie, Chris.
But now who I'm gonna miss the most?
Yeah.
On that show, it's Kim K. It's Kim. You know why? Not because of how she look. I don't even look at her like that. I just think she's a great person.
You like a mind.
I like a behind?
And your mind.
Her mind, yeah.
If you can have sex with a mind, you would have sex with a mind.
Man, don't talk like that. I like her behind. I mean her mind. I like her mind. I like Kim K's mind. It's a beautiful mind she got there. You hear me?
Yes.
You walk around with a beautiful mind. Say it again for the people in the back. Beautiful mind she has there. So we was talking about so Freeway, Ricky Ross, not rapper Ricky Ross.
The real one.
Freeway.
The real one. They both sold like thousands of bricks though.
Yeah.
Both of them did.
Yeah, so
because he had his in his songs and he had his in his case.
Yeah.
They sold a lot of dope, bro.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing.
So check it out. So he say Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson are really black. That's his opinion. I can't.
Who said that?
You said Freeway?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I can't agree with it, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know his reason for saying it, right? Because his thing is, I'm gonna break it down to people about Michael Jordan, and about I feel less that way about Magic than Michael Jordan.
Okay, now what Michael Jordan been doing lately though.
Right. He did a lot of stuff lately.
Okay, you can always.
You can forgive. We forgive him for that.
Yeah, you can always write the ship because he pledged $100 million to a cause. You know what I'm saying? $10 million for 10 years.
Right.
So that's a great cause. What they're doing.
Well, check this out though. This is the thing. The reason a lot of LeBron James is a way more of a humanitarian than Michael Jordan is going to ever be.
Correct.
But it's because LeBron James. Mom raised him. They were sleeping in the street. Michael Jordan is sleeping on the street. You understand what I'm saying? So he's not as connected to the street because he didn't really live in the gutter. So that's why when people like that get rich, they're not in touch with it. And you know, I don't want to get off so far off the track, but like that's why it's important that you people go out and vote. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what Diddy said back in the day: vote or die. It's important that y'all get out and go and vote because with presidents, we're going to go into politics, but with presidents, off the top of my head, don't you want somebody that understand what the gutter go through to control the country. JFK understood. He looked at and understood what the all colors, but in particular what blacks were going through. Right. Bill Clinton was a great president. He kissed a black baby on the head and don't spit it out. You know, you know what I'm saying? On the forehead. I love you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm saying, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, people forget how good. This is why people love Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Because people just want to feel like you feel their pain. Yeah. That's what kind of president you want. But you got a president in office that can't feel your pain. You want him out of there.
Yeah. Especially, he doesn't relate to a lot of stuff.
Right. That's my point.
And he's very insensitive to.
That's my point. If you can't relate to the gutter, where we need you in there?
And I think what his thing is he try to. It's like, I don't know if he's trying to be like to come off as a racist or anything like that, because it's like when they had the shootings and stuff, right? When they was doing all the boycotting, they had the white supremacists and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And the black lives, he was like, it's good people, you know what I mean, with the supremacists, you know what I mean, like it's good people on both sides. What are you talking about?
Right.
If a person hate another person or a color, or, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, that's not a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how you play it, just because you got to look good in your heart, if you hate a person for being black, if you hate a person for being Jewish, or anything like that that's not white, then you're not a good person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because hate is taught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Color, you born that way.
Right.
Before it's hate, you taught that. So whatever Trump be talking about, man, that's the dumbest shit you can say about people. Oh man, it's good on both sides. It's no good in your heart at all if you hate.
Right, for sure.
If you hate a person for being something they have no control over. All right, so it just doesn't make sense. So I know TV was talking to me about industry plants.
Yeah.
So elaborate on that for me.
Okay. Well, right now I think if they really do exist, because I'm not in the industry like that, not like that, to be able to relate to them. But if they do exist, the biggest industry plant, but he wouldn't be considered one. He would be transformed into an industry plant. The biggest one would be Tekashi 6ix9ine, because industry plant, the definition of what they say an industry plant would be somebody that the government planted in the industry and make him pose as a rapper, to get around rappers, to let them know what rappers are doing, like drug wise, tax wise, what illegal, maybe if they're in the back room doing what R. Kelly allegedly did, or they're in the back room doing what Bill Cosby done, or they're in the back room doing what they think Michael Jackson did. They saying that they have industry plants out here and make them a rapper and go in there. That's the way the government worked, though. So I could see it, because it was plants, since it was Black Panther plants. People that posed as Black Panthers to destroy the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that being true, and that's why I talked to you about it off the camera to bring it up, because I believe they exist. And 6ix9ine is the biggest industry plant. That's the guy that they go to guy right now.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't prove it, but that's my theory.
Yeah. So we was talking about a couple days ago we talked about Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation.
Right.
He supposed to apologize for whatever reason. He didn't say he did what he did, but
it didn't admit to nothing.
He didn't admit
in the text message.
But TK Kirkland say, Tory, he made it show. This is like a joke though. For the
I was trying to laugh. It ain't funny, y'all. I was trying to laugh.
So no, it's open already. You know what I mean? Being over the short man complex. Come on, TK tripping, man.
Right.
But what reason would you have to shoot her? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just playing around with a gun in the car, and they say you just shoot that thing in the car. You a hard dude anyway to shoot it in the car.
Right.
You hear me? But most people though, he probably, because he from.
Why you shoot a gun, man? Slim Thug shot his shot.
Yeah,
he shot a real gun.
But listen though, this is the funny part though. Because he's from Toronto. I don't know if they do it the way they do it in America, but when they do drive-bys, you shoot out the window.
I'm sick of your ass, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, he from Toronto.
I'm fucking sick of you, dude.
I don't know if they do it the opposite way, but you know what I'm saying? It's out.
Well, some people say that he shot in the foot because That's how high he could reach.
Oh, okay. he Martin over there, huh? Like, come on, man, you shoot the shot. Yeah, you shoot that shot outside, man.
Hey,
You know what
ladies
I'm
and
saying?
gentlemen, that's nephew
That's
right
nephew
there.
right there.
That's Ashton. That's how y'all get some of y'all good content. He sent us some of the content. You know what I mean? He keep the show going, man. So shout out to Ashton, man, for holding down the show. You know, giving us the good content, sending it to us, man, holding it down, keeping it alive. He's a true talk to me 501 boy, man.
Yeah, he does.
Shout out to Ashton, man, holding it down,
He
man.
one of the members, man. He probably finna go play some Fortnite.
Play some Fortnite. I'm gonna tell y'all, he finna look. Ashton finna get. We got Ashton finna do. He finna do a Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him.
What game you playing, man?
Twitch TV.
2K. Okay, that's NBA.
Ashton, you gonna do a Twitch? You gonna do a Twitch for us, right? You gonna do a Twitch?
Yeah.
We're gonna have him do a Twitch, and Ashton, while he playing the game, he gonna just speak on like what he think about certain issues and stuff. We get the Twitch started. You know, so I think that'd be dope. He'll let y'all, cause y'all don't know him like that. He gonna blow your mind. At 18, the stuff that he gonna tell y'all at his age about what he think about stuff, it's gonna blow your mind. So we got that coming up, Ashton on Twitch. But appreciate you.
All right, so talking about that. So we talking about today it's Tupac Day, right? But
Tupac Day.
we're talking about Big Pun,
Hit 'em
man.
up.
It's a Big Pun.
Here against the world.
They had a fight.
Changes. Gotta make a change.
So Tupac and Jadakiss and Big Pun had a fight.
Yeah.
And did a diss track on each other.
Yeah, well, the diss track I think came first. They did the only rappers in history to ever do it, to actually plan to do a song together and diss each other on the same song. It's never been done before. They about to release it too. Green Lantern, according to DJ Khaled, it came from Khaled first, which Fat Joe said Khaled read it. What he said, the dude had the song, and Fat Joe was like, yeah, Khaled told it by saying he had the song. And Green Lantern got the song, and it's about to be released. And we're about to get to hear it. Man, listen, dog. Both Pun and Jada, sick. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all youngsters didn't get to really see how sick Pun was, or how, and don't really probably pay attention to Jada to see how sick he is. Mm-hmm. Them two dudes is one of the dopest lyricists. And then Jada should have still polished. He was just on LA Leakers, killing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It should still polish right now, nice right now. Probably in your career right now.
And you always say top 5 dead or alive.
Yes.
And that was off of one LP.
Off one LP. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he said back in the day.
Hey, I gotta give a shout out. Shout out to my guy, man. JADA. I got beef with the feds in the DA. I got footage in the Yay Press replay. I got bitches all over me in the club. Mom, take it easy. And that's him saying it. I don't use that
So in the
word.
same song, they was gonna diss each other. What was they talking about, Eminem?
Okay, that's a different subject. Joe was waiting on. See, this is the thing. It makes me wonder why Fat Joe passed on signing Eminem, because he passed on signing Eminem. Then Big Pun was like, "I want to go at Eminem's head. I can't wait to diss Eminem and us get a battle going." You know what I'm saying? So Pun had plans to pull a Jay-Z Nas situation with Eminem. And we don't know how it would have ended up because he wasn't here.
No ill will before that. He just
it's rap. It's also rap shit. But Jada and Pun's fight probably turned into what it was on some rap shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Nobody. I don't know if nobody got the footage. I doubt it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that nowhere.
All right, so okay, I didn't know that though. And back then,
Man, listen, dude. Listen, we are the culture, bro. We're gonna drop jewels on these folks because we could tell y'all stuff. We could go. Some stuff don't even make it. Some of our content don't even make it on the show.
Yeah.
So don't y'all ever get twisted. I'm not trying to be cocky, but some of the content do not make it on this show. We could go on and on. It's genuine. What me and Mike Mack do is genuine, bro.
For the real my people, I do it for y'all.
You hear me? It's genuine, off the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how we really are. We had these conversations 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. 12 or 20 some years ago. I remember we used to argue about Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah, that was on 106 and Park. We
Yeah.
about that. Speaking of 106 and Park, man.
I know who you finna bring up?
The Yin Yang Twins, man.
What was they talking about?
They was talking about Free.
Free.
You remember Free and AJ?
That'll be a day I have a baby by Free.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with Free, but there's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
If I stick my hand in the cookie jar, know one thing, I'm going to take the cookie, not leave my ring. Stick the hand in the cookie jar. Know one thing. I'm gonna take the cookie. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. Who said that?
Who?
Jay-Z.
You already, you always, I mean, everybody knew. I thought you was going to tell him instead of asking. I knew who the person was.
Right. My bad, man. I was going to tell him that.
Yeah,
my bad, man. Look, they be like, this Jay-Z ass fan ass dude.
I thought you was just going to tell him.
This Stan ass dude over here on the show. Jay-Z fan, Stan ass dude.
He a Jay-Z fan, boy. Yeah, if you say he ain't, he lying. He lying to y'all.
But don't get it twisted. I don't bump the Magna Carta, and I do not bump 444.
Yeah.
It's not because I don't want no knowledge. It's because that knowledge on the album, I can get that knowledge my own. Yeah. I didn't need to listen to it. That was for y'all or something.
I don't need them telling me about no painting.
No. Well, he was talking about business stuff too.
Yeah,
he was I didn't need the information.
Talking about some painting. But check it out though. So,
man, they dope, man. Paintings is dope, bro. His art gallery is dope. That ain't dope, dude.
No. I mean, it's
man,
great.
That's dope.
I just don't need a rapper telling me about it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right. You know, him and Drake be talking about that stuff.
Right.
Like, okay, man, I got it.
It's like what Kanye said. Kanye said he don't like the complicated Jay-Z. He like the more simple Jay-Z, and I think that's what everybody who like Jay-Z like.
Kanye?
Yeah.
But okay, which version do we like of Kanye? He got a lot of them.
Yeah, I like the simple Kanye. He did the same thing that Jay did. Yeah, tripod. But I like the simple. I like college dropout Kanye.
Yeah, he's like quadpolar.
Because man, college dropout. Y'all can say what y'all. A lot of people.
Hold on. Before we get on all that, we was talking about. I didn't finish the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, dude.
So they was talking about.
Listen. Do not fire me.
No.
Okay.
I ain't gonna fire you.
All right.
And, you know what I'm saying? You may go do a podcast with
that's not a joke. Somebody gonna say, hear this shit, see what I just said, and think I'm cracking a joke. I can't never hear but I don't get to use my sense of humor, man.
Yeah, listen, you might go do a podcast with Selena Powell. You see what I'm saying? You believe this?
I do a podcast with her for a date. You know what I'm saying? To see what's gonna happen that night.
She gonna tell everybody.
But she gonna have something good to tell them.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But so they said they got free fired from 106 in Park. Because of that verse. I was listening to the verse earlier today.
Right.
I was like, free? You rapping like that?
Yeah, she was spitting.
Yeah.
Spitting.
She was signed to Wycliffe at one
time. Sick. Free sick. They don't know, man.
Free say it wasn't.
Y'all wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. I was there.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't there. That's why Faison love. Yeah. I was there. Y'all wasn't there. I was there. I was there. Y'all wasn't there. I was there.
Yeah. Faison was there.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, all these connections you got, bro, you should have been doing your own movie by now. Instead
of the Brokeback Mountain type movies.
He did a Bulletproof Part 2. Nobody seen it.
It was a Bulletproof 2?
Boy, it's on Netflix right now.
Right now?
Yeah. Came out I don't remember when, but.
Boy, so he must drop like Tekashi when that movie came out.
Man, you hear me?
Dropped like Tekashi album.
Man, didn't know it came out. But so, Free said it didn't happen. But for us, Free, though, we just talking about Free, man. Like, Free was the first one on, you know, she was the original host on 106 in Park.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she was kind of the first person for this generation, this hip hop, you know what I'm saying, to do her own show. And if she was fired for that was a crazy reason because it's like y'all would let other people get on the show that rap about the same stuff. Y'all just didn't want it because it was coming from somebody to work for y'all or what. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all that kind of stuff is crazy now because you got, you know what I mean? You got people that's doing all kind of stuff and put out sex tapes and, you know what I mean? All raunchy music and all that kind of stuff.
People doing that shit?
Yeah. So why would y'all fire that woman?
I ain't never seen a sex tape in my life.
Me neither. For doing a racist, making a racist, just because the lyrics was racist. You know, what's name got that WAP WAP video out?
Yeah, man.
She the voice for the black people right now.
Man. Yeah, you know what's so crazy about that? See, look, we try to keep it borderline and lift the women up and not diss them. But this is the thing about it. Let me talk to them real quick. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, you go at Tory Lanez. I understand he was dead wrong for what he did. Then I feel like you're making a statement because you know you about to go do the song with Cardi B. Listen to what I'm saying. Man, you a role model by default to these young ladies. If you're going to be a role model to these young ladies, man, try to pick your content. like really watch your content. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all go out here and diss Nicki Minaj, but I don't think her music is as bad as y'all music is.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the women, I don't think that. And I'm not saying that she's Lauryn Hill,
Yeah.
which is what she said that's her favorite artist. But I'm saying she's not like y'all are. Yeah. I don't want to hear unless he buy a Birkin bag. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's cool. We're not dissing. I'm not dissing no women because I hate when dudes jumping women beef and they conversations and stuff like that. I think it's a character flaw.
Yeah.
I like the women getting their money. I just love women. I love our queens. I love the queens, man. I love women, and I like them having a platform, and I like them being able to make money. Back in the day, it was illegal almost for a woman to have a job.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Women couldn't work. That's why they don't want to let a woman be the president, because some of these people are still in that mind frame.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna tell you what he said about that is his opinion. My opinion about music is it's music. It's an art form, right?
Exactly. That's true. I like that. Go ahead.
And
I like that.
I look at it. I look at it the same way as actors act.
Right.
I'm not
like
going.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Just because an actor go out there and they kill 100,
That's
like
right.
John Wick.
That's
But
right.
y'all say Keanu Reeves one of the best human beings
Right.
on this planet, right?
Right.
But he made those kind of movies. Do you judge him for that?
Right.
No.
Right, but Dame, listen, not to cut you off again, but Dame, you know it's my job to cut you off.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Dame, pause. But Dame and Cam always broke it down. Jay-Z said the same thing. All three of those guys always said movies are worse than rap songs, and I agree with them.
Okay.
Yes.
So I agree with that. So it's like if you look at music for what it is, it's music. Can't nobody influence me to go out there and kill somebody.
Artists was influenced by movies.
Can't nobody.
Scarface.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Can't nobody
you
go
point a
out there
finger at a rapper, and a rapper's inspired by a movie?
Yeah. Only thing a
Come
rapper
on,
gonna
bro.
inspire me to do is like, man, I want to get some money.
That's it.
But you ain't.
I'm not listening to no damn rapper.
I don't
Black
believe
rapper.
just because they
Coming-
making these rap
come on,
videos
man.
and they making these rap songs.
Right.
I mean, I
Rapper
can go
can't
out there
tell
and
me
make
to
the
do
same
shit.
rap song and get rich like Jay-Z. I don't think like that.
We met celebrities, like they regular people. Like you're a regular person like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we sometimes we got the same. I see him. I'm like, man, I got the same thing you got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I might not have the money you got,
Yeah.
but I've done some of the same things you done. You know what I'm saying? Because we all human.
Because I'm 5 figures and, they might be 8. So they got a couple more zeros plus 9, plus it go all the way up to 9. So just imagine where I'm at. I'm not on their level. So I get that too. But guess
Right.
what? Like I'm saying, though, a person that's making music cannot influence me to be nothing I don't want to be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I look at it like that. So going back to the free situation, if they've got her fired, then shame on BET.
Yeah, damn.
Shame
so
on
right.
Viacom. I don't know if it was. Yeah, it was
Say that, man.
Viacom.
Say that. Say
Shame
that,
on
man.
all of y'all, man, for
Say
firing
that,
this
man.
woman for making music just to make music. You know what
Man,
I mean? Even if she ain't doing this kind of stuff, like you gotta understand.
Okay, I'm gonna call out the person who, if she got fired, who fired her. Okay, Stephen Hill. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may take this video down. I hope you don't. But Stephen Hill, VP of BET, all right, who was also VP. He's been a VP there since Bob Johnson owned it, and before he sold it to Viacom.
Yeah.
And he made sure that Deborah Lee had her position real high as the president before he left, because allegedly they would had some type of relations going on. Deborah Lee and Bob Johnson.
Close to me.
Yeah, it's Stephen Hill. You know we gotta drop Jews on the show, dog. Stephen Hill has a harassment charge against him by a former guy that had working with him, saying that Stephen Hill tried to get him to do male things to lift him up in the company. You know, and then that guy had a friend that stayed with the company and probably obviously did those things. And that same guy, Stephen Hill, was the same guy Mariah Carey was like, when the fans wanted to touch Mariah Carey or just get close enough to just really get an autograph or whatever, shake her hand, she's like, you gotta ask Stephen Hill. You know, and that Stephen Hill is responsible for her getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let y'all know that.
If
He
it
did
is-
106 in Park, Rap City and all that. He was in charge of that.
If
Stephen
he
Hill.
did, man, it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
You know
We ain't trying to expose nobody that's out there already in the media, so I'm just giving y'all Jews on that. You know, that's who Stephen Hill is.
Yeah. if he did that, man, shame on y'all, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't have fired her. Because
Right.
you know what I'm saying? She was a great host, probably the best one ahead.
Right,
You know
for
what
sure. Man, listen, man, Freestyle Fridays.
I mean?
Come on,
Ain't
dude.
been the same, right?
You nobody. That's what it say on your state ID. Kicking in 30 seconds is faster than HIV. Homie, I put the thing in your mouth. I leave your brains on the stage just to see what you're thinking about. Okay, your girl stopped by the house. She gave me CPR. Down low, player. Not in your mouth.
Yeah.
Play your part for the 9 come out. You got potential. You'll be nice around the sign. Shine come out. What? Come on, bro. Shaheed the poster boy?
Hey, Shaheed the poster boy.
Man, you hear me?
You hear
Come
me?
on, bro. Jen? Man, come on, man. Y'all want to Blind Fury? Bro, stop it, bro. Y'all, man, y'all miss some good, y'all wasn't around, y'all miss a good time in hip-hop.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we're going to leave that there, though. So
Right.
check it out. So BG,
Yeah.
knockout,
Yeah.
blamed Russell Simmons for Jam Master Jay there. But now,
Yeah.
let me tell you something about
Right.
this guy BG. Now, I mean, just from watching some of the stuff I've been seeing him on, you know what I mean? Like, I beat up Nate Dogg, you know. Orlando was a gangster, man, so he was going to do that. I mean, I'd be like, some of the stuff he be talking about, man.
But he never dissed. Recently, I'm gonna give him credit for he never dissed Nate Dogg after his death or none of that. Like,
But before.
yeah, before.
Yeah.
But after his death,
Well, yeah.
he said it was just rap. That was just rap between them.
Yeah. So Nate Dogg said he beat you up.
Right.
And you say he beat him up. Who can I can't ask Nate now. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Right.
just some of the stuff BG be saying, man,
Right.
be a little bit out there to me.
I would agree with you.
But his reasoning for saying that is because he didn't pay him enough. What was his reason?
Yeah. He's saying that with the amount of money that Russ got, no way that the people who basically laid the, it's like he looking at it like Baby and Wayne, the people who laid down the plastic. Nobody out of that group should be not living. And then he's looking at his brother Run, you know, Run house, Run successful, his kids successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this guy right here out of that same group is selling drugs.
DMC, because
But how you don't know it's just that the man is addicted to the allure of the streets? How do we don't know that?
Yeah.
How we don't know he just wanted to sell bricks and just didn't want to leave the streets? How do we not know that? You got people like that that's addicted to the life. You know, BG Knockout ain't from New York. It's just like Faison Love, speaking on New York stuff. You don't know that Jay sold bricks or work because you're not from New York, dog. Like you say you was there with the Tupac situation, you wasn't there when Jay sold no work. So you can't say if he sold that work or not, because you wasn't there. We like to speak on stuff we know. You know what I'm saying? Or got a good source to it.
I mean, because both of them, you know, the DMC guy worked 45 M's. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, what you got for
So
us,
then
man?
Jam Master Jay, the situation like this, the cloudy situation behind his death when they start bringing it back out, finding the killers and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's sad because it's like,
God bless the dead too.
it's sad. You like, man, damn, what reason would he have to sell drugs, man?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you were one of the most, probably the best rap groups of all time. They say, right?
Right.
I mean, you put them up there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they up there.
Some
for
people
sure.
say. Some people say.
That's
Yeezy.
the way I wear Adidas right now. Stan Smith in the regular
Some
version.
people say
His
Yeezy.
regular shell toes and Stan Smith Adidas.
Some people
That's
say
the way I
Yin
wear 'em.
Yang Twins up there. Nah, but they said Amigos best rap group. I mean, I find it crazy right now, but hey, to each his own.
Right, they went, and you remember the Bone
up there.
Thugs beef with him, yo.
Yeah, Bone Thugs up there, Outkast, but you always.
You gonna bump crossroads when you lose somebody.
Yeah, but it's like Run DMC is probably. They was one of the founders of this genre.
They broke the ground, bro.
Of hip hop, right?
They broke the ground, man. They did the construction work.
Yeah, so it was like, the dude shouldn't have had no reason to be out here on his ass like that.
Yeah. God
You know
bless
what
the
I'm
dead, man.
If he was.
What you
You know
got
what I'm
for us,
saying?
Mike Matt?
Shout out to Big Sean. He had the #1 album in the country.
Shout out to Big Sean, man.
Uh,
You know we rock with you. Ain't nobody fresher than my click. Click, 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 click.
I think
They want the click.
Pop Smoke was #2.
Okay.